Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video we're going to be looking at an interview that Russell T Davies has done, another one where he goes into a little bit more detail about what's going on with the Disney deal really. Again, it seems like there's not a lot, but whenever Russell does talk about the Disney deal or the future of Doctor Who, I'll try and cover it on the channel, because I know a lot of you do kind of enjoy it when I talk about Doctor Who and all of that stuff. Even when we're not getting that much news, it is still fun to talk about nonetheless. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Doctor Who, seeing what's going on in the Whoniverse, what's going on with the Russell T Davies, and what he has to say in terms of Doctor Who's future. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so this is coming from an article from Cultbox where they're actually mainly talking about the Doctor Who spin-off, The War Between Land and Sea, and Russell T Davies has said that it's even better than we thought it was. Oh, very interesting. So, in a pilot TV podcast recorded in front of a live audience on the 8th of August, Russell T Davies expressed optimism, couldn't get my words out there, for how the Doctor Who spin-off, The War Between Land and Sea, is shaping up in post-production. So he says that he's immensely proud of it. He thinks it's absolutely brilliant. It's like we had a good idea. I mean, you'd hope so. Sometimes you finish a show and they're great, good, and we did a really good job. Sometimes they go through post-production where everything comes in. You work on the effects, on the music, and the grain of it. Sometimes magic happens, and it's happening with this. And it's even better than we thought it was. I'm delighted with it, which is good to hear. A bit more positivity. We love that. Though official sources, such as Doctor Who magazine, say that The War Between Land and Sea will transmit this year in 2025, Davies won't commit to a time frame. So he says, if only I knew that, no one will decide that. That's up in the air. I wish I knew. I genuinely wish I knew. But it's looking lovely. So he's not ready to say that it's coming this year. So there is a chance it could be delayed till next year. So perhaps making that drought of Whoniverse material makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, it would be nice to know, as the article points out here, it would be nice to know when all this will be completed and when it's going to be transmitted. So going back to the main show, Doctor Who, obviously being the main show, there is no news on whether or when a future series will be commissioned. I think there will be a series at some point, but we're looking at like a good, decent gap, I think. So Davies has said, I didn't come on this podcast to announce any news. There's nothing to report. Nothing's happening. Interesting. You'll know when you know. When we know, I don't know. So conversations are between the BBC and Disney. I don't work for either of them. I work for Bad Wolf, so I'm not part of those rooms. So I literally don't know. And even people I work with every day, so they couldn't know what's really going on. I'm going, I don't know. I really don't know. So, yeah, it seems like Russell's, from what he's saying here, he doesn't know what's going on in terms of the overall conversations. I reckon he probably does have some input, since, he is head writer, but I don't think he knows much more than he's letting on, really. And I imagine they're waiting for this series to transmit before they can be like, okay, this is what's happened with the Whoniverse. So, obviously, yeah, they're going to get all the final viewing figures and stuff for season 1 and season 2, but I imagine they're going to wait till this as well to try and get like a proper concrete indication on whether Disney want to be a part of Doctor Who's future. So yeah, it does currently stream on Disney Plus internationally, though it's assumed that the future of the show depends on a decision from Disney. So yeah, that's kind of it really. We don't know what's going to happen with this show that we all love, but there is a spin-off to look forward to, whether that's later this year or early next year or at some point next year. Yeah, that's kind of it now for Doctor Who, I think. So there we go, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, as I would like to reach 9,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if we can head towards that goal, that would be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support, and goodbye for now.